Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello people and welcome to Footy Judgment. Wallahi guys, before I start the show, your comments are cracking me up. I ain't trying to hear no Odegaard slander today. We ain't in for Morgan Gibbs-White, but that is my opinion. Mo, you know how I give it up. Yes, Aaron on smoke, German chicken wing is saying, Arsenal, please hurry up, hijack the deal. There is a lot to talk about today, so stay with us. I want to ask you something before we start the show. Hit the like button, people. It helps the channel massively. I want to thank everyone that is supporting Footy Judge Mo lately. We have been getting great numbers, great viewership, fantastic community. We have been doing solo shows, talking about transfers, and also have been having great debates. So let's hit that like button. It helps the channel massively, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and if you're first time on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Of course, you can comment, join our great community with all the people in the chat. Of course, let's get the likes up to 100. There's over 150 people here, and we have just started the video. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts in the chat. I want to hear your thoughts on the comment section after the video below. If you're watching this on the replay, there is. So the news that we're going to talk about today is that Morgan Gibbs-White is linked to Arsenal. Is that good? Is that bad? Is it true? Is it not? It's not my place to say if it's true. It's not. It's Football Insider source. There are also talks about Andrea Berta flying to Portugal, to Lisbon, to actually close the deal for Victor Gyökeres, who I believe he's going to be the striker for Arsenal. There is Chelsea on the line for Victor Gyökeres. Fabrizio Romano spoke about Delap to Chelsea. Simon Phillips and other journalists have actually said that there is confidence increasing that Delap is closer to Chelsea, that he is the guy, of course, for Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea will sign two strikers because they are still in for another striker. They want to strengthen in the team with two strikers. There is the Ryad Cherki move for Manchester City. And I'm going to tell you the difference between Morgan Gibbs-White to Arsenal. Is it good? Is it bad? And also Ryad Cherki to Manchester City. Is it good? Is it bad? And also Morgan Gibbs-White, who is still linked with Manchester City. Is it a good signing for them? Is it a bad signing? I'm going to tell you my opinion. But I also very important to hear your opinion in the chat, because that is what we're here for, to chat with each other. There is the massive, massive news that dropped yesterday evening and this morning that Liverpool are targeting a striker. The Liverpool people are moving mad. There is the Ekitike deal for Liverpool, the fantastic striker, of course, from Eintracht Frankfurt, the guy that played with Marmoush that has a lot of speed, a lot of talent, and everything. And we're gonna talk about the prices because a lot of people don't like what this news has said, that 100 million. I'm just gonna state this. I'm gonna state the obvious. I don't think that Morgan Gibbs-White will leave for 100 million for City or for Arsenal. He isn't gonna leave for 100 million pound. This is just a stupid price that they put on. If Morgan Gibbs-White is to leave, it will be in the range of 65 million pounds or something like this. And I want to hear in the chat, where do you guys want to start? You're going to start with Ekitike? Do you want to start with Morgan Gibbs, or do you want to start with Man City? It is up to you. Who do you want to start with? There is Delap for Chelsea. But first, I actually want to say, I want to start with Fabrizio Romano video that he released. And let's start by hearing and listening to what Fabrizio have said, of course, about Chelsea, about Liam Delap. I want to hear what you guys say. Let's hear what Fabrizio said really about this. Let's hear what Fabrizio said about the deals, about Delap, and about everything that is happening. So let's hear what Fabrizio have said, and then we come back to talk about the news.
Soon. Then, guys, on Chelsea and strikers, one of the names I mentioned is Liam Delap, a player Enzo Maresca knows very well, but also Jason Wilcox knows very well. And Jason Wilcox is the director at Manchester United. Both of them, Maresca and Wilcox, were at Manchester City Academy, where Liam Delap grew up, and so obviously they know the player so well. What I can confirm to you is that both Chelsea and Man United already had direct meetings with the player. Everton did the same. Newcastle approached the agents. So all these clubs are in the mix. The player is meeting to understand the project, the vision, what could be the best solution for him. Also because his future is basically in his hands. It's not in Ipswich hands. Ipswich have this release clause, £30 million for Liam Delap, available this summer. The player will go. And so the player is now assessing all these options. Everton are prepared to make a very big financial proposal to the player, then giving him the possibility maybe to leave the club in 2 or 3 years, something like that. But obviously, Man United and Chelsea are fully involved in this race, trying to convince the player, trying to tempt the player. Chelsea can offer Champions League football. Man United could offer the possibility, obviously, to be an important part of their building with Mateus Cunha coming to the club. So different ambitions, different vision. Of course, for Everton would be a sensational signing, and so he could be the face of the whole project. Let's see what Delap decides to do. But for sure, all these clubs are in the mix for Delap, and this situation will be, for sure, interesting to watch in the next day.
So this is what happened, of course. By the way, there is massive news that dropped about Inter with Luis Enrique to Inter. Of course, this is massive news. Of course, I'm just gonna Google this quickly. Luis Enrique to Inter is here we go. Of course, we really wanted to sign like some actual, like, he's a Brazilian footballer. Of course, a lot of people don't know him. Listen, all I have to say is that he's a winger that I'm not sure why we're signing a winger in this day and age. To be honest, when we don't play with wingers, I just don't understand why. He's 23 years old. He's a winger that plays for Marseille. He is good and everything, but we don't play with wingers. I'm not sure if that is an indication of Inzaghi leaving to go to Saudi Arabia. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, if that is that means that Inzaghi is leaving and we're gonna go to a coach that plays 4 in the back with wingers, because I'm not sure. He's a winger and we don't play with wingers. I don't understand. Maybe he can play right wing back. We don't play with left wing. We play with like 2 strikers and a wing back. We have Dumfries. Maybe if Inzaghi stays, we're gonna play with like we're gonna approach a different coach. Maybe I actually don't know. I don't watch a lot of Marseille, so I don't know a lot about the player. I just have to be honest with everyone here. I don't watch a lot of Marseille, so I don't know what is the deal with him. How is he like gonna fit at Inter? I don't know. To be honest with you, for Inter, I'm totally focused on the Champions League final. I am totally focused on winning the Champions League final, on getting the Champions League final across the line, and then Inzaghi can do whatever he wants. The offer that he was offered from Saudi Arabia, which is 25 million euros a year, which is, or I think it's with bonuses, it can reach 50 million euros, and that will make him the highest paid manager in the world. I'm not going to say that you should stay. He's not Inter through and through. He wasn't even an Inter player, so he's not an Inter legend or anything. So if he leaves, he leaves. You know what I mean? Like, if he wins the Champions League, he leaves as a legend. If he doesn't win the Champions League, and I said that many times, he's going to be known as the serial bottler. I tweeted this. People will remember the 2 league titles he bottled to Napoli and Milan. If he wins the Champions League, he will be remembered. This is kind of a situation. I know that I'm talking about Inter. This is my club. And bear with me here. Stay with us. We'll talk about the transfers in a bit. And I wanted to actually touch on this because one game will decide his legacy for Inter. Will you be remembered as a coach that got us the Champions League, that got us a league title? Or will you be remembered as someone who choked when the pressure was on, as someone who didn't deliver when there was pressure? Because he delivered 1 league title in 4 years, which is not enough. To be honest with you, we have the best team in Italy. So I am just waiting to see if Inzaghi wins the Champions League or not. That is my take on Inzaghi. Good coach, great coach that is tactically superior to a lot of people. But in the same time, he is someone that I'm looking at and I'm saying, Broski, you gotta win us the Champions League. Otherwise, I'm just not gonna remember you as a legend. That is the reality. I am putting so much pressure on Inzaghi. He must win the Champions League final. Otherwise, and if he leaves, his time at Inter will be a failure. By the way, I'm just telling you this. Winning 1 league title in 4 years, if you reach 2 Champions League finals and you bottle both of them or you don't win both of them, I don't care if it's against PSG or against Man City, you gotta deliver me that trophy. Otherwise, I'm literally just saying that his time at Inter, yes, you developed a lot of players, yes, you did this, but you have failed to secure a trophy. But let's go back to the Liam Delap news to Chelsea. There is a growing confidence. Let me just do this couple of super chats. And also, guys, there's over 400 people in the house. And we're not even on 100 likes, you frauds. So let's get at least to 200 likes. You know, solo shows get pushed by the likes. So let's get the likes up to 200. It's underneath your live chat. Hit the like button. There's a lot of comments and I'm going to do all the comments. Hopefully, I will be able to catch comments. So hit the like button. Morgan Gibbs-White doesn't make sense, Mo. Left wing, central defender, midfield, and a striker are priority. Mauricio, it is widely reported that we aren't signing a 10 because we have Odegaard, Nwaneri, and Doman. If you want to start with Morgan Gibbs-White, I'm going to start with Morgan Gibbs-White. My man, a big up, Mo. Hopefully you guys win the champs. Thank you so much. Cal's Corner, big up for the support, big up for the super chat. I'm going to go back to this news. Since the first donation for the channel was from someone that wanted to talk about Morgan Gibbs-White, so I need to start with it just out of respect for the guy. And we're going to come to Chelsea, we're going to come to Delap and everything. I want to say that Morgan Gibbs-White, listen, is it new? Sorry, is it good? Is it bad? Is it true? Is it false? That is not my take. I'm not here to report if it's true or it's not. There are news, I'm going to repeat again. There are news out there that I'm talking about. The news is Morgan Gibbs-White is linked to Chelsea, to Arsenal. Okay. Are Arsenal in for a number 10? I don't know. Are Arsenal in for another midfielder? I don't know. But what we're talking about here, and that is the argument for this show, is that do Arsenal need a 10 to compete with Martin Odegaard? Let me tell you what I mean. If this is Man City signing, it is not great. Okay? Because if he's going to come in and start week in and week out for Man City, it might be a risk. It might be a risk. Right? Man City need someone like Wirtz. Need someone to start. Because they, as of now, Man City don't have a creator. All right? So they need someone that is coming in to guarantee that he will create. Okay? For Arsenal, because they have Odegaard, it's a good deal. He isn't going to be 100 million. So I want you guys to get past the number on your screen. Get past the 100 million. Right? Get past the 100 million. Just talk about the signing as it is. Do Arsenal need a 10 to compete with Odegaard? Yes. Why is that? It's very simple. Is Morgan Gibbs-White as good as Odegaard? He might not be. Every time I'm watching Morgan Gibbs-White, he's just a good player. Is he worth 100 million? In my opinion, no. Okay? So let's establish this, me and you. Right? If Arsenal get Morgan Gibbs-White as a supplement player for Martin Odegaard, that is a good deal. Because that will push Odegaard to actually perform as good as he performed in the last 2 seasons, not the season that just passed. I hope that you agree. If Arsenal get this guy for 50 to 70 million in the region of 60 million, it's a good signing. He's young. He is not old. He played in the Premier League. He performed okay for Nottingham Forest. He was arguably Nottingham Forest's best player sometimes. So him pushing Martin Odegaard is good. People talk about Arsenal have other priorities. Yeah, Habibi. Arsenal are already in talks with Victor Gyökeres in Portugal. So they are getting. That has nothing to do with the Victor Gyökeres deal. It looks like Arsenal have the money. Morgan Gibbs-White wants to play Champions League football. So there is a big club that should approach him. I don't know why you're turning your nose on Morgan Gibbs-White if he's a supplement to Zubamendi, Gyökeres, and a left winger. That will be a 10 out of 10 window. If you get Gyökeres and you get a left winger and you get Zubamendi, on top of that, you sell Zinchenko. You sell someone and you get Morgan Gibbs-White as a number 10 that can play, right, behind the forward. I think that's a 10 out of 10 window. I don't understand why people keep saying the rumors are not. I believe that the owners and the people that run Arsenal know that if you rely and if you go into this season with an if, and let me give you the if, but you're not in for Cherki, right? You're not in for Cherki. If Arsenal, okay, hear me out, go next season, rely on, we need Odegaard to go back to the number 10 he was 2 years ago, and he doesn't, you're screwed. Do we agree on this? Again, other people are saying Max Doman. You guys watch highlights, you watch a game or two, right? Even if you don't get Morgan Gibbs-White, even if Arsenal don't get Morgan Gibbs-White, do you guys agree that Arsenal might need a 10, like a Cherki, maybe a Cherki, to push Odegaard to be able to go back to the way he was playing? Imagine if you don't have someone that will come in. Imagine if you don't have someone to come in to push Odegaard. Two people, exactly, all of. Are we talking here, Arsenal fans, saying that you're going to rely on a 15 years old to try to push your captain to the limits? Are we joking? What are we doing here? How some Arsenal fans think like this is beyond me. Are we going to get the 15 years old Doman to try to push Odegaard? But maybe Ethan Nwaneri will be the backup right wing for Saka. It's actually ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Exactly, a proper captain. But has he been great this season? Has he been? See, people just fucking piss me off. I'm gonna stop looking at the people that try to rage bait me. People talk about Odegaard being the captain. Has he performed? Has he led by example on the pitch as the number 10 this season? You answer me this. I want a yes or no on the chat, right? Has Odegaard performed like a captain and led by example on the pitch from the number 10? I want even rivals to answer me this. So maybe next season, it doesn't matter if it's Morgan Gibbs-White. It doesn't matter if it's Cherki. It doesn't matter if it's any fucking number 10 in the fucking league. It doesn't matter. You just need someone to push Odegaard to the limit, to give Odegaard a competition. That's all what we're talking about. But the news in front of us is Morgan Gibbs-White. Again, someone's saying in the chat, Max. Max, Wallah al-Azim, I'm going to get my shirt off. What, Max? You need another creative outlet. Wallahi, Devin, you are right. Is it Morgan? If it's Morgan, Devin, let me ask. If Arsenal sign Gyökeres, they sign a left winger, whoever the fuck you're going to get, and he signs Zubimendi. On top of this, you sign a number 10. It is not your money. You guys scream, it is not our money. We need the owners to spend. You're linked to Morgan Gibbs-White. You're turning your nose up on Morgan Gibbs-White. Why? I don't get it. Forget that. Do you think Arsenal are stupid and they're gonna sign Morgan Gibbs-White for 100 million? They're not stupid. They're definitely gonna negotiate. They're definitely gonna negotiate. They're gonna put this down to 60, 65 million. Especially if Morgan Gibbs-White pushes to move. If Morgan Gibbs-White pushes to move, he wants to leave. Do you think Nottingham Forest are going to keep him against his will? You're going to get a winger. You're going to get a striker. You're going to get a Zubimendi. You need a number 10. I don't understand. Mahayaki, you signed Havertz and he's going to sit on the bench when Gyökeres comes in. People say 65 million to sit on the bench. Maho, that's Arsenal moving to the next level. That is Arsenal moving to the next level. You move to the next level by getting a 60, 65 million to push Odegaard to the max. If you are in for Cherki, go for it. Go for it. It doesn't matter. And everyone that keeps saying Max Doman is crazy. Max Doman, my ass. And Max Doman is not even, doesn't have any Premier League experience. And you want, okay, we're gonna talk about this again. Arsenal next season must win the Champs or the Prem. We all agree. Max Doman, unless he's fucking Lamine Yamal, he's not winning you the Champs or the Premier League. And if Odegaard is not performing to his level, you're screwed. Do we agree? You are screwed. If Odegaard doesn't get the high output and he doesn't create a lot of chances, you are screwed. You are screwed. That is my point. Anyway, I'm going to stop screaming. You guys piss me off. Are there any news? Manchester United leading the race, whatever. But this is something that we need to talk about. Moving on from Morgan Gibbs-White. Moving on from Morgan Gibbs-White. This, Arsenal have held talks with Sporting striker Victor Gyökeres agent in Lisbon. So they actually went to Lisbon to actually get the deal done. Why is that? Why are Arsenal doing this? Right? Because Chelsea went on the line. Because Chelsea are not only targeting Delap, Chelsea might need 2 strikers. Chelsea might go on the line to try to get Gyökeres. So Arsenal moving crazy. Arsenal now are going to Sporting. They're going to try to finalize the deal. The window open. Remember, the window open in 3 days. I want to see Arsenal agreeing the deal with him. Because if Chelsea go and try to sign him, right? And try to sign him, we're going to talk, AD, just stick with us. We're going to talk about this in a bit. If Chelsea go and try to sign Gyökeres, and Chelsea go in the line, try to sign Gyökeres, now you're going to be in a bidding war. Because Chelsea will offer more money. You know that Chelsea can do this. But Arsenal need to finalize this deal quickly. Chelsea are focused on the Conference League final today. It's opening in 3 days. It's opening on June 1st. You know that from June 1st to June 10th, you can actually sign players. You can actually get the here we go and register and get them over the line. For the people that don't know this, the window opens on June 1st. It doesn't open later. June 1st, you can sign player. No, I don't think you understand. The window opens. There is a window that you can sign players from June 1st to June 10th because of the Club World Cup. And it's not only for the Club World Cup teams. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. So you can actually get the deals done early. That is what people don't understand. June 1st, in 3 days, you can literally get a here we go, and you can sign a player and get them at your club. They aren't giving the Club World Cup teams a chance to sign players before the others. All the clubs can sign players. And also the window opens again on June 16th. So you need to understand. That is the reality. Google it. Google it to know. So Arsenal need to wrap up this deal soon. Because Chelsea might swoop in and tell him, come play for us in the Club World Cup. That is why, by the way, it has been a crazy 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks, it has been crazy because of this. Because the window is about to open and teams can actually get players and sign them, contracts. The window will open. So that is the problem. That is what you guys don't understand. That is what you guys don't understand. Hit that like button, people. Hit that like button. How many? We have over 700 people here. We're only on 200 likes. Can we get to 400 likes then? A challenge for you. Aaron, you came. You literally just screamed at me. You kind of said I'm a waffler, and then you said I'm gone. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hit that like button on your way out. But I want to go back. I talk normal. Why do people say that I'm not talking normal? Do you want me? Okay, you know what? I can say like this. Arsenal are going to sign Victor Gyökeres, and it's going to be great for them. And Chelsea are going in the line. They are trying to sign Victor Gyökeres. I'm not a journalist. I'm not a journalist. Do you want me to talk without emotions? Do you want me to talk without emotions? We can do this. Like, oh, I can actually sit here and read from the articles. We can absolutely do that and read from the articles. It's actually crazy. But the people come to the channel and just try to do this, bro. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, I'm talking with emotions. Hit that like button, طيب. Hit that like button. Yani, I'm waking up, trying to do a show. We're trying to talk with each other. I can literally be a journalist. Anyway, moving on from him. Why do people keep saying Rasmus to enter? Can you stop bantering me? And if we get Rasmus, I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. I'm not that bad with it, to be honest with you. I'll be all right. So Eucharist to Arsenal is a great deal. Arsenal must win the league next season. They get Eucharist. I don't know what is going to happen on the left winger situation. There are news about Rodrigo and all the stuff about Rodrigo to Arsenal and all the stuff. But by the way, let's establish something, that the Man City are targeting Cherki. I actually would rather Arsenal go in the race for Cherki than Morgan Gibbs-White. It's a cheaper option. I think he's a good 10. I think he provides something different. I know that Morgan Gibbs-White has the Premier League experience, but I believe that Cherki is going to be a better option, in my opinion. I believe it's cheaper. I actually think that Cherki is more talented than Morgan Gibbs-White. I actually think Cherki is more talented than Gibbs-White. But I want to ask you a question, guys. I want to ask a question for real, for all the City fans. If City get Cherki and they get Reinders, is that enough for them to consider them as favorites to win the league, or one of the favorites? Is Cherki as a starter and Reinders as a starter, is that good enough for them to win the league? Especially if Gundogan leaves, Kevin De Bruyne is about to leave. We don't know about Kovacic. We don't know what is going to happen. Is that good enough? They still need full. I'm talking about the midfield. I'm talking about the midfield. Is that midfield, Rodri, Cherki, Reinders, is that a midfield, a winning league midfield? I'm being serious. I want you to put in your mind, they signed Reinders, they signed Cherki. This is the lineup. They're going to get fullbacks. Let's establish City get a right back and a left back. Gvardiol, Diaz. Whoever right back they're going to sign, maybe Cambiaso from Juventus, maybe someone. They sign a left back, right? Whoever that left back is. They have Rodri, Cherki, Reinders. Foden, Marmoush, Haaland. Is that team strong enough to win the Premier League, or we're actually just relying on Pep Guardiola? Is that midfield strong enough? Is that midfield strong enough to win the Premier League? I'm being serious. So you can't play with 12 players, Blue. You can't play with 12 players. Someone has to be benched. And Nico Gonzalez cannot play with Rodri, Cherki, and Reinders. That is not. So is that good enough to win the Prem? Or we're only talking about... So let me ask you something. Reinders, Rodri, Cherki. Is that better? Or Enzo, Caicedo, and Palmer? Is that better than Gravenberch, Wirtz, and McAllister? I want people to tell me in the chat. Is that midfield better than the... For Arsenal, Rice, Zubamendi, Odegaard, I believe that is better than them. I believe that City's midfield is better. But is that better than Chelsea and Liverpool? I want one name only. I'm going to name three midfield combinations. Number one, Chelsea. Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez. Liverpool, Gravenberch, McAllister, Wirtz. Man City, Rodri, Reinders, Cherki. Which one is better? Just type one name in the chat. One name in the chat only. It's one name. One name in the chat. A lot of people saying Liverpool. A lot of people saying Chelsea. There are some people that are saying City. I want you guys, when you do that, remove your tribal hat. Just think about it objectively. Is it Liverpool? Is it Chelsea? A lot of people think Chelsea. Yes, Rodri is great. Yes, Rodri is a massive DM. Yes, Rodri is fantastic. But Caicedo has performed amazing this season. Has performed fantastic this season. Right? So to me, I think that I will lean towards Chelsea. And the reason why I would lean towards Chelsea is that even Palmer's bad season is having a 20 GA. So I think it will be better for them. Cal, thank you, Cal Habibi, for the support. I think Morgan Rogers would be perfect in the right 10-8 position for Arsenal. He's tied top 4, created big chances in the Prem. Technical, physical, 29 GA in all comps. If Arsenal care, willing to spend. But I think Morgan Rogers will be more expensive than Morgan Gibbs-White. I think Morgan Rogers will be more expensive, but I agree with you. I think Morgan Rogers is going to be, but I actually don't think that Morgan Rogers is like Cherki and Wirtz in terms of technical. He's more relying on physicality. I want Arsenal to get a technical player that is so tricky. The problem now is that, is Cherki strong enough for the Prem? But I hear your point, Cal. Morgan Rogers will be phenomenal for Arsenal, but I think he's not even on the market. He's not going to leave Aston Villa this season. I don't think he's going to leave. But if Arsenal are aiming to sign Eze, that is a player that is technical. That is a player that creates chances. That is a player that is physically very, very strong. Right? That is a player that is physically very, very strong. I don't think actually that Villa will sign. If Arsenal get Eze to push, I'm not sure. Do Arsenal get Eze as a left winger, you guys think? Do Arsenal get Eze as a left winger or they get him as a 10? I'm not sure. But going back to the City, and I wanted City, I think who's the marquee signing for City? I actually don't know. Who's going to be the marquee signing for City? I don't need to remind you to like the video. I have 850 people. I don't need to remind you. Keep liking the video. Hit that like button, people. Let's get to 400 likes live. Who is the marquee signing for City? Who's the marquee signing for City? Is it going to be Cherki or is it going to be Reinders? Are City even getting a marquee signing now? Reinders is good, but is he like amazing? But one of the things I think actually Pep Guardiola will get Reinders to go to the next level. The guy is technical. The guy is strong. And I think Reinders will cook for City, in my opinion. Pep Guardiola is going to be able to turn this guy into a monster, and I'm telling you. The problem is he plays for Milan, which is a dead team at the current moment. They're dead. The Conceição cannot coach them. He's not great. I believe he's going to be great for them. He's going to be fantastic. Reinders for them. Cherki as well. Pep Guardiola is going to be able to get the best out of Cherki. But I really want to see who's going to City sign. Are they going to go for Morgan Gibbs-White or they're going to go for Cherki? We need to talk about this as well. And I want to hear your comments, guys. Eze is a flash player. Good, but not consistent. I think Eze is very, very good. I like Eze. He's a fantastic player. I think Eze can play as a left winger, can play as a 10. I think he's great. Physicality is ridiculous. Ball retention is fantastic. I think he can shoot. I think he's amazing. Eze, to be honest. I'm always been a fan of Eze. I watched him live when I watched Crystal Palace. He is absolutely ridiculous. Eze, to be honest. He's absolutely ridiculous. If Arsenal can get Eze, I think it will be great. However, because Crystal Palace will play in Europa League, maybe Eze will stay another year. Wow. Is that Zubamendi is set to have a medical? Sami Mukbel. Oh my God. Fabrizio Romano, yeah, is reposting. Let's see. Is that let's see. Is that true though? Zubamendi medical. Wow. Oh my God. That is fantastic news for Arsenal. Zubamendi is having his medical. That is ridiculous. Because people doubted that he's going to move. Wow. He is. The BBC reporting is great. That is Zubamendi is having his medical, is set to have his medical before completing the switch. I think, hold on. That's not news. This is just a report. Martin Zubamendi is set to have his medical before completing a switch to Arsenal. But yeah, but everyone is set to have their medical. Matthias Cunha is set to have his medical. Wirtz, Frimpong, whatever. Like, That is crazy. Nader, Liverpool don't have a 6. There is a 10 is better than their 10 is better than us also. You have recency bias. Rodri is literally the best midfielder in the league. Yes, Nader, you're absolutely spot on. But in the same time, Caicedo's improving. Rodri is good and everything, but Caicedo has improved massively as well. Liverpool still need a 6, but McAllister, Gravenberch, and Wirtz provide something great as well together, right? I get it. Rodri is the best midfielder in the world. He's Ballon d'Or winner, but he's coming from an ACL. Is he going to be the same guy? Is he going to be able to go full on the same as before? Right? So that is something that we need to wait and see. You know what I mean? But I hear you, Nader. Rodri adds, but also, like, Rodri adds a lot to back to the City midfield. But in the same time, Nader, like, you got to look at Caicedo, who has been a monster this season. Every time I'm watching the guy, who's a monster. Also, Gravenberch has been great this season. Maybe he's not a DM, but Gravenberch has been great. You know what I mean? For Liverpool, McAllister has been good. So for me, I'm looking at this and I'm still thinking that it depends on how Pep Guardiola embeds Reinders. If you get Cherki, it depends what happens, to be honest. It depends how that combination of a midfield, to be honest. Thomas Partey might stay. There is Zubamendi as well. There is Thomas Partey. Zubamendi is close to Rodri in terms of like the way he plays. They're both not a destroyer. They're both great on the ball. They do advanced passing. They do all of this. So, but Zubamendi is not Rodri. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. We'll have to wait and see. We did that already. We spoke about it already. But I appreciate you, Nader, for supporting the channel and sending a super chat. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your super chat. Fantastic one. Appreciate you so much. 900 people in the house. Let's get the likes up, people. Don't forget the like is underneath your live chat. If Zubamendi is having his medical, that is. But people doubted that Zubamendi is going to go to Arsenal. You know that, right? People doubted that Sami Mukbel is saying here that he's having. But Arsenal still, in my opinion, need a 10, right? Especially still need a 10 to compete with Martin Odegaard. That is my take on it. I'm just not going to change my mind until I see Martin Odegaard get back to his best. Big up Nader. Thank you so much for being involved in the conversation, for the donation. Also, Mo, we had a shit midfield, and we are third. I think with Rodri Reinders, we can platform the rest of the team. Also, FBS, help our wingers who are isolated. FBS. FBS. Who's FBS? Who's FBS? Who's FBS? Can someone tell me who's FBS? Who are isolating? FBS. Can someone tell me what is Spanish Jorginho? Who's FBS? Who's FBS? Fullbacks. Fullbacks. Okay. The fullbacks, yes, can help your wingers massively. At the current moment, you actually have the wingers in Savinho and Doc. Is he gonna be able to actually? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for saying that's fullbacks. Is he gonna be able? Which fullbacks are you gonna get? Are they great? Are they fantastic? Thank you, Nader. Appreciate you, Habibi. Thank you. Are they gonna be able to get the best out of your team? Until I see City's window, I am not putting them as favorites to win the title. However, I can never rule out Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola is the best manager I've ever seen in my life to coach a league team. Ever in my life. Like, even though people think I am not liking Guardiola, but there is no better manager in the history of the sport that have actually created a system that works in the league. You know what I mean? There has never been a manager that is better than Pep Guardiola in creating a system that works. Don't trust X according to it. Documents signed. Are you talking about Zubamendi? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. My man here is saying you're a Liverpool fan. Zubamendi been getting overrated recently. McAllister, Gravenberch, Caicedo, Enzo are all better. Been crap all season. You weren't saying that last season when everyone Liverpool fan was singing Zubi Zubi Zubi. Like nobody have said that from Liverpool fans when you were trying to sign him. No one has ever said that. I'm not here debating if Caicedo is better than him or not. They're completely different players. He is more similar to Rodri than Caicedo. He's passing, he's a passer, he gets on the ball a lot, he's a dictator, he's a tempo controller, but from deep. So you're slagging off this. You're slagging off this because you didn't like him, which is actually crazy. So I don't understand why are you slagging off this. Like, I don't understand. There you go. Zubamendi is done for, it looks like Zubamendi is done for Arsenal. So people are saying that Zubamendi is not good enough. To be honest with you, I don't want to do another like comparison as people keep saying. But like when he was trying to, when Liverpool were trying to sign him, he was great. Now he's going to sign for Arsenal. It's going to be bad. Like it's actually crazy how people think. I think Zubamendi is a very good signing. Like, I think Zubamendi is a very, very good signing. It's actually crazy. So, what are you going to say the same about Rodrigo as well? If Arsenal get him, 100% fit Rodri plus Ryad Cherki will cook. I will prefer Cherki to dribble less, though. Listen, it's different under Pep Guardiola. You know that Pep Guardiola is one guy that you never can rule out from controlling players and get the best out of them, like he did with a lot of people. Like when he get with a lot of people. So it's actually, I agree with you, 100% fit Rodri, but we haven't seen Rodri yet fit. But I hope that the Club World Cup will be able to get him more back. I'm not going to rule out City. You have Pep Guardiola, you have Rodri, you have Erling Haaland, you have my Egyptian prince, Omar Marmoush, that in his first half a season, I believe that Omar Marmoush was phenomenal, didn't need an embedding in the Premier League, suited the Premier League right away. So I'm here to tell you that it was great signing Omar Marmoush for City. And if Pep Guardiola get him even better next season, I think Omar Marmoush will cook. So maybe. We'll see, but I'm not ruling out, to be honest. I'm not ruling out City to win the title at all. I can never do this. An AMT saying now, when Gravenberch came to Liverpool, wasn't he crap? Wasn't he someone that didn't work at Bayern Munich and couldn't get game time? He was great at Ajax, went to Bayern Munich, didn't work out for him. Liverpool got him, didn't work out for him in the first season. And a lot of people said that they needed Gravenberch sold. And now we are talking about Zubamendi. Oh, Zubamendi's crap because Liverpool didn't get him and Arsenal are about to get him. I think that is crazy. People are moving mad. And I don't understand why. Why do people move mad like this? I don't get it. To be honest with you, I don't get it. Big up everybody supporting the channel. Hit that like button. Thank you so much for your donations, getting involved in the conversation. I agree with AMT. People now are shitting on Zubamendi because he's joining Arsenal. They're going to shit on Morgan Gibbs-White if he joins City. They're going to shit on Cherki if he joins Man City. If he joins City. This is moving mad. Like, this is moving mad. People just, you have to admit that Zubamendi was targeted by, that was targeted by Liverpool. He was a great player. Now, he's not a good player. I'm going to do a comparison between him, for example, and Gravenberch this season. Maybe this season. I know he's not, like, great. Like, Zubamendi has not been good, but let's just do it. Let's do it. Martin Zubamendi, like it's, and we'll do Gravenberch. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit that like button. Let's get the like button. I'm going to do the comparison now. You guys can all see it. Not this. Where is it? Where is it? Where did I do it? Where did I do it? Where did I do it? I don't know. I'm trying my best. We're gonna get it done. I am trying. Okay, let's move this. Here we go. Let's do this. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Let's do this. Here we go. Hit that like button, people. Okay, here we go. So this in Ryan Gravenberch in blue and Zubamendi is in red. Right? Zubamendi is in red. Zubamendi looks more defensive than Ryan Gravenberch, which is ridiculous, to be honest. Zubamendi looks more defensive than Ryan Gravenberch, which is crazy, actually. Right? It's actually crazy. It's actually nuts. I never imagined this. Zubamendi in red and Ryan Gravenberch in blue. But listen, I think we'll have to wait and see an Arsenal system how it works, you know? Like, you have to wait and see what happens in the Arsenal system. But I really have to wait. I think he's a great player. I think he's a very, very good player, to be honest with you. We haven't spoken about Chelsea yet. So I wanna get people's opinion on Liam Delap to Chelsea as well. But if there are more news. By the way, we haven't spoken about Ekitike to Liverpool. We haven't spoken about this at all, about Ekitike to Liverpool. Now people are going to say Ekitike is bad. Liverpool are now seriously in the race for Ekitike. That is another guy. But because the striker market is so small at the current moment that Ekitike, Gyökeres, Delap, Osimhen, if Liverpool get Ekitike, is that good enough? AMT about Zubamendi, we just spoke about it. BBC Sports claimed it about Zubamendi, they did. And we like, it's right there. I just told you. The BBC Sport is right there. They already said that Zubamendi is about to have his medical at Arsenal. But the problem, this signing, how much is it going to be? 100 million euros for Ekitike is a lot. It's a lot of money for Liverpool. Do you guys agree? Does anybody agree 100 million? As I said, 100 million for Morgan Gibbs-White is a lot. Is 100 million so much for Ekitike? I actually think Ekitike is very good. Every time I watched him, he's good for Frankfurt. Listen, he is not like, I don't think he's Gyökeres, but he plays in spaces. He plays in a lot of spaces. I've seen him play I've not seen him play in tight space. He's a good player. Do Liverpool need an actual target striker like Gyökeres? Do they need someone like Osimhen? Maybe. But we know that the Liverpool people, he played with Marmoush, not being benched. Do we think that, by the way, everyone now slaps 100 million. So forget the money, guys. Everyone now slaps the 100 million pound or the 100 million. Is it euros? Is it pound? It doesn't matter. Everyone slaps that price. You know what I mean? Like, it always happens, you know? You're going to slap that price. Always. They're going to slap that price on it. So that is always going to be the case. You know what I mean? So it's actually crazy how people think about this, you know? So for me, if I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the, I'm looking at Ekitike, I believe it's a very good signing for Liverpool, to be honest, but with a cheaper price. Is he someone that moves the needle? No, but maybe with Wirtz behind him, he moves the needle. Am I wrong? Yeah, Ammi, I'm going to do a preview about Inter. This is a channel. This is a channel that we talk about the Premier League, right? I don't understand how you don't understand that this is work for me. This is my livelihood. I actually do this for a living. So you fucking come in here to slide me off because I am reporting and talking about the Premier League signings. You're absolutely a bozo. Don't fucking watch. Don't fucking watch. The first thing I spoke about is the Inter. Here we go for Luis Enrique. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. That's fucking, here you go, the fucking like ad revenue's gone. That's fucking weird. People are so fucking strange, bro. Fucking coming to slag me off in my, when I'm working, bro. Let's fucking have some shame. It's fucking weird. Like, I actually just keep like trying to do content. I do fucking watch alongs for Inter. You watch me, and I know you fucking tune in. Fucking weird. It's a job, bro. It's my job. Fucking strange. Wallah al-azim, people are fucking strange. Fucking do, yeah, they're fucking annoying the shit out of me, broski. Fuck off, bro. Fucking annoyed the shit out of me. Anyway, going back to the show. Anyway. I get triggered, and I'm telling you, want honesty, Spencer? Yeah, I'm going to be very honest. This is my work. I am someone who support Inter, watch all Inter games, do watch-alongs. People watch me do watch-alongs for Inter. But I report and talk about the Premier League. Right? So that is my job. So should I leave my job and sit here and talk about Inter? We spoke about Inter. If there is massive news, like, why do people do this? I don't understand. This is why I get triggered. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, thank you so much, Tuckles, for the super chat all the way from South Africa. 25-26 to be an exciting season. I agree. We got Wirtz, Frimpong, fullbacks, which is Xerxes and Frimpong. Arsenal got Zubamendi. Just need a 9, which is Ekitike, and a 10. Arsenal need a 9 and a winger, not a 10. To challenge, the 10 is the least priority for Arsenal. I think so. The 10 is the least priority for Arsenal, in my opinion. The left winger, the striker are priorities, right? City have Rodri back. Marmoush has had great 6 months of preseason. Newcastle are strengthening. Chelsea will be tested with UEFA Champions League football. Chelsea, I actually believe that Chelsea will sign 2 strikers, Delap and someone else. Who is the someone else? I don't know, but thank you, Taco, so much for the donation. Carl's Corner, don't let the trolls rattle you, Mo. The reason your channel is so big, alhamdulillah, it's not big. My channel is small. It's not big. My channel is small. It's not big. It's just a small channel. There are bigger channels out there. I'm just a guy who speaks about football, who speaks about the game I love on the internet. You don't know the story. You know the story about Footy Judge Mo and how did I get here and how did you guys subscribe to the channel. You all know the story. You all know what happened. I'm just a guy who sits in front of a camera and talk about football. That's all I do with you guys. Without you, there's no channel. Without you, I would be sitting talking to myself. So thank you so much for your nice comments. Because of your agendas, less takes. Some fans only want banter, ignore them. But we have both. Yeah, we have both. we do the banter shows like yesterday. We do the Rational League. We do the cooking shows. We do the solo shows. We talk about it. Yeah, MCFC protocol have been here since day one. Swear to God, it's been here since 1,000 subscribers. There are a lot of... So type one in the chat if you have been here. Now, big up Liam. Type one since you have been here in a 1,000 subscriber. Type one. Type one. Look at this comment. Craig is here. Kevin, I remember Craig Lee, Mama Flossie, all of you guys, day one you have been here. Great support, always for the channel. Always great support for the channel. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Tevin. Yes, you have been. Your name is always here. You are a fraud. We all know this. You are a fraud. We all know this. Where are my deals? Where are my deals, you fraud? Where are the deals, you fraud? Thank you so much for the people that are here. It's great. Yeah, you have been always great. Alhamdulillah. Wallahi, Jamal, that's a great comment. It's sunnah to smile in your brother's face. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. It has started. Thank God. 25-26 season is Arteta last season. Arteta out. You are saying that Arteta will fail before he even starts. Okay. So the mentality is that, you know what? Even if Inzaghi don't win the Champions League and he stays at Inter, I'm not going to have this approach. I don't like this approach. Even if Inzaghi doesn't win the Champions League, I will never have this approach for my club. I am never going in a season defeated. I am not going to go on a season defeated. I am not going to do this. For my club, for any club, you cannot go to the next season defeated. What is the point of you watching the games then? What is the point of you watching the game? Wallahi, even Liverpool fans, when they got Arne Slot, and some of them didn't believe that, they said we're going to challenge. We don't believe we're going to win, but we're going to challenge. You are already assuming that you're going to fail. Already? But wait until he fails next season. But wait until he fails next season. If he fails, say that. If he fails, say this. Wait until he fails. And then you talk. Not like this. The season hasn't even started. There are news about Zubamendi, Eucharist, blah, blah, blah. And you are here telling me that this is, thank you so much. It's going to be Arteta's last season. But wait. But wait. Wait a little bit, طيب. Like, yeah, give it a little bit already. Like, I get it. Ray, you're right. He has failed already. No one said otherwise. He has failed in last season. Fine. And the season before. But the start of next season, do you, as a fan, do you want him to fail or you want him to succeed? Or you don't believe he's going to succeed at all? You don't believe he's going to succeed at all? You don't believe that there is a chance? Okay, let me ask you something. Do you believe there is a chance that he succeeds? You can't. I don't think you should watch foot. I've never watched. Wallahi, in our worst banter era, I always said that I am going to next season. I am going next season with. I'm going next season with hope. Even hope. He showed he can't succeed. Fair. If you believe that, I think you're a Chelsea fan. If you believe this, you believe this. If you believe this, you believe this. It's up to you. I am not here telling you how to feel. I'm just saying that what I would do is that I wouldn't be doing this. Arteta has failed for 5 years. No more evidence, Mo. Fine. But I'm going to give you one thing. Don't you think that the way he played, not this season, last season, when he pushed City for the league, when he pushed City for the title, you don't believe that maybe with you, if you get Eucharist, if you get Zubamendi, if you get left winger, he can at least work with them to at least maybe get another title push. Maybe get another title push. I wouldn't. But I'm telling you, see, I think you misunderstood what I said. If Inzaghi doesn't win the Champions League, in my eyes, and I want you to listen to this, in my eyes, he failed because he won 1 league title. But let's say the board are keeping him. I am still watching next season, hoping and believing that my team will try to win the league, that my team has a chance of winning the league. I am not going next season with no hope that we aren't winning the league. You see the difference? Even though, in my eyes, he has failed, I still go. Like when Inzaghi didn't win the league the first time. Hear me out. Inzaghi took over Inter, and I want you people to realize this. Inzaghi took over Inter, and we bottled the league to Milan, okay? We won the league with Conte. He bottled the league to Milan. And then the season after, he didn't even compete with Napoli. He did exactly like Arteta this season. He didn't compete with Napoli. But he reached the Champions League final. So one more step from where Arsenal was this season. One more game. A Champions League final. And he lost to Man City. The season after, I went with hope and believed that my team will win the title. By the way, at that time, Inzaghi had no credit in the bank. He has never won the league with Lazio. He hasn't won the league with Inter at that time. And he took over a team that won the league. Barella won the league. Bastoni won the league with Inter. Bastoni won the league at that time. So Lautaro won the league. So he took over a team that won the league. Bottled the league the first year in 1 game, similar to what you did against Aston Villa or West Ham, to a weaker Milan than Man City. Remember, we were playing Milan, who aren't Man City. Second year, regressed in the league, but reached a Champions League final. I said, the season after, I said that maybe Inzaghi failed. The season after, I said, because the board said we'll keep him, I said I'm going to have belief. You get my point? So I was a fan. I was a fan of Inter. And I said, since he's going to stay, I believe that he's going to win me the title. He won. Maybe he wasn't going to, but he won the title. I'm not telling you that Arteta will win the league. But that is the thing. Because I loved my team and I wanted my team to win. You get my point? And there is a massive difference between where Inzaghi took Inter from and the competition that we had versus the competition that Arsenal had. And Liverpool as well, which is Jurgen Klopp. But I never said that Arteta is better than Inzaghi. In no word, in no time, I have said that Arteta is better than Inzaghi. There is no time that I have said that Arteta is better than Inzaghi. I've never said this. But the problem, Tevin, is that people keep bringing it up. Anyway, let's go back to Ekitike. Can we move on from this conversation? Wallahi, it is tiring. Wallahi, it is tiring. Wallahi, it is annoying. It's tiring. It's annoying. It's done my head. It's like I get annoyed when I talk about this conversation. Big up everyone that is here. We are very close to 400 likes. We are only less than 25 likes. Yes, I hear. We're looking at the news, but I wanted to talk about other clubs. I wanted to talk about other clubs as well. Yeah, I mean, Manchester United have agreed the framework, so are Chelsea. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. But this one for Liverpool is great. Liverpool are moving crazy in this window. You know the one club, and I wanted to ask you, you know the one club that I'm not sure why they are not moving in the market like others is Newcastle. They are targeting Delap. And who else? They are targeting Delap only. Right? They're targeting Delap. But we'll see what Newcastle can do next season. But I'm still waiting for Spurs. No. Spurs are trying to get Leroy Sané on a free. Spurs are trying to get Leroy Sané on a free. I don't think so. I don't think there is anybody that is gonna dominate. I don't think so. Kevin? Mo, who do you think Delap suits more? Also, I thought Newcastle was battling United for Mbeumo. For some whatever reason, lately it has been reported that maybe Man United are closer to Mbeumo. Mbeumo to Newcastle on the right side will be phenomenal. I really want Newcastle to do well. I'm a big supporter of that Newcastle project. I want Newcastle to do very well because I need a new force in the league to make the Premier League even better. I need Newcastle to do great. That is me. I need Newcastle to do great. To be honest, that is what I need. Delap will sue Man United. Listen, will sue Man United, to be honest, top. Plays ahead of Cunha, ahead of Amad Diallo. And I don't think that Delap should be... The difference is, I don't think that Chelsea should target Delap as their main striker. I don't think Liverpool can afford to have Ekitike because they're gonna sign Wirtz because Liverpool have Salah. In my opinion, Delap should be a second striker to someone like Osimhen or Gyökeres. The difference is Man United guarantees him a starting position. Chelsea, if they sign another player, Delap might not be the starting striker for them. You get the difference? So he might not be the starting striker for them. So that is different. That is why, if I'm sitting here, I want Chelsea to target someone better than Delap. I want Chelsea to target someone with higher stature, more experience, someone that is established. Because if Chelsea actually go for Delap only, I'm not sure if Delap is going to be good enough for them. Because I believe that Chelsea can actually challenge for the league. My belief is that if Chelsea get Osimhen, Delap, they get a center back and a goalkeeper, Chelsea can challenge. And I mean challenge. And I don't mean that win the league. I mean that Chelsea can actually be around the top. Like be comfortable, try to push for the league. I believe that Chelsea can do this. If people disagree with me, you can disagree. But this is my belief. I believe they have the quality to challenge. Is Enzo Maresca the right guy? Maybe, maybe not. But I believe the players that are there can actually push. Remember, Chelsea, if they won 2 games this season, they might have finished way comfortable. And I believe with a striker, Chelsea, with a striker that is established, I believe Chelsea adds at least 10, at least 12, 15 points to their tally this season, who is not great. So I believe that. I want to wait and see the Conference League, to be honest. We'll see if Delap goes United. We'll see if Delap is going to go to Man United. We'll see that. But The problem is the striker market is so narrow. There is not a lot of strikers out there. There's not a lot of strikers. Guys, can we get that 7 likes left to get 400? Ekitike is good. He's not that bad. Don't do this. Ekitike is good, but Ekitike is too expensive. Ekitike is too expensive for what it is. To be honest with you, like 100 million for Ekitike is a lot. But I know that Frankfurt are gonna try to get as much money as they get because they sold Marmoush. They're gonna try to get Ekitike for a lot of money, and I'm not sure if that is the right signing. But who else can Chelsea sign? I think Chelsea should sign what's his name, Osimhen. To be honest with you, Osimhen, big up by Mama Flossie. Sign Osimhen, in my opinion. Kevin, just watch Mo. TFT, it's always the same people gossiping with each other. Is there, I'm not sure if, did Terry go live? Is there someone live that I don't know about? No, there's nobody live. There's only just Joe Football Show, Talk Sports. Yeah. Anyway, more if you get more, oh yeah. Mo, what do you think of Livramento? I think Livramento has been one of the best fullbacks in the league this season. And if City can get Livramento, it will be great, Alex. It will be fantastic. It will be absolutely a phenomenal signing for Man City. If City get Livramento, he can play right, he can play left. I think Livramento is fantastic. But will Newcastle actually? That is a fantastic. Will Newcastle sell though? Will Newcastle sell though? That is a big deal. You know what I mean? But I don't know who's the right back or the left back that City are targeting. I'm actually. Ekitike was supposed to be a cheaper version. Frankfurt wants 100 million. That is not much cheaper. They are crazy. I don't think they're gonna get 100 million for him. In my opinion, I don't think they're gonna get 100 million for Ekitike at all. To be honest, but Arne Slot, he can get the best out of him. I think Arne Slot can get the best out of him. I don't know why he's 100 million. I don't understand. I don't understand why he's 100 million. To be honest, I'm actually now responding to your comments. Even let me know the comments, even if they're not super chats. Give me some more comments. We had a deal agreed for 30 million for Ekitike. That was long time ago. Kevin, do you think there should be an alternative for Rodrigo? This seems to have gone cold. Yes, because Xabi Alonso, in my opinion, have said that they might use Rodrigo. However, there are news that Rodrigo might be sold because of the wages, right? Because of the wages. But I don't think that Real Madrid ever cared about the wages. I think that Rodrigo might stay at Real Madrid and give himself a shot under Arne Slot. That is what I believe. I believe that, to be honest with you, that he might actually be able to get we'll see how it goes. Do you think Aston Villa sell Morgan Gibbs due to PSR? I don't know about Aston Villa's PSR situation. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you, my friend. Arne Slot is great. No, I was talking about Ekitike under Arne Slot. And yeah, under Alonso, of course. Under Alonso, yes. Under Alonso. Mo, why is no one after Osimhen, even in this week's striker market? I don't know, but it looks like there is a weird like vibe around Osimhen. What happened? Luis Enrique. I know why we're signing a winger, but fine. Arsenal planned. Oh my God, Martin Zubamendi. I think they're gonna get Zubamendi and what is the Cisco Bomba or someone that said Cisco Bomba? I don't know. Yeah, keep giving me news. Keep supporting the channel. Hit that like button. No, there is no news about you, Cisco. There is no news about Cisco. Has been closely monitored. There has also been links with Benjamin Cisco and Julian Alvarez. That is for Liverpool. That is crazy, actually, for Liverpool. If Liverpool are looking at these strikers, wow, Julian Alvarez might stay, to be honest. Zubamendi medical, we spoke about it. Can we get the how many? Can I give you a challenge before the end of the show? Any chance we can reach 500 likes live? Any chance we can reach 500 likes? I'm going to give you a challenge. Any chance we can get 500 likes live? You prefer Cisco over Ekitike? Listen, maybe you watch more of Bundesliga. I don't know. Right? I don't know. Any chance before we end the show we can get 500 likes while we talk? Hit that like button. 500 likes, right? Is the target. The like button, if you don't know, it looks like thumbs up underneath your live chat. You like the video? And also, can I ask you guys something? We're very close to 32,300 subs. We're only, I think, 17 subs away from that target. If you're new to, you like the video, we'll get more viewers. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button. I think it's a good signing. I think it's a good signing, but I'm not sure if it's a needle mover. He's good, but he's not like Rodrigo. He's not Liao. I believe he's good. He's 28 as well. I'm not sure if he's a needle mover, Cal, to be honest with you. I'm not sure that he's a needle mover. Guys, wallah, you guys are great. We're now only 50 likes from 500, and we got way more subscribers. We're 12 subscribers away from 32,300. Mitoma's good, but he's not great now. Berta is speaking with, has not to do with Cisco, but rather it was regarding Xavi Simons. But you can't sign Verts. Why do you need Xavi Simons? Xavi Simons is kind of a number 10 false 9. So I don't know why do you need Xavi Simons. Oh, Berta. Sorry. That's Berta. Wow. If Arsenal targets Xavi Simons, sorry, I read that completely. I read that Hughes. I'm sorry. Apologies. But yeah, if you get Xavi Simons, that is great. I am not a big fan of Ritugi. I'm not a big fan of Ritugi. I like Eze. I'm a big fan of Eze, JJ. I'm a big fan of Eze. Guys, 9 subscribers away. 9. Who is going to be the guy to get us to 32,300 subs? That would be fantastic and phenomenal. If you guys can get us there. Who's going to be the guy? I prefer Eze. Physicality, I prefer Eze. To be honest. Like, in my opinion, I prefer Eze. If JJ is asking about Eze or Xavi Simons, I believe Eze is better. He can play on wing. He can play in the middle. It's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? My personal opinion is Xavi Simons, is Eze. Ritugi's, like, I know he scored a lot of goals, and every time I watch him, he's not moving me, bro. To be honest, he's a box striker. I don't know, Kevin. I'm not a big, I don't know. Maybe that's me. I'm not a big fan of, I think he's good. But I'm not sure if he's great. Right? Like, I'm not sure if he's like phenomenal. I think Eze is 27, but I think Eze can give you like great 3-4 years. You know what I mean? Like, that is my belief. Like, I like Eze a lot though. Eucharist, Liao, Xavi Simons, and Zubamendi. No more defenders. Arsenal need to stop signing defenders, Cal. Eucharist, Liao, Xavi Simons, Zubamendi, that is a 10 out of 10 window. That is a 10 out of 10 window. No defender. You don't need to be greedy. No defender. That is enough. That is enough. You know? That is enough. No need for another defender. I want Lookman and Keane at Chelsea. Lookman at Chelsea would cook. Maybe Sorloth. Sorloth is good. But people don't agree with them all. Give your honest, blunt opinion. Can you cook in the Premier League or will they be flop? Lookman, I think, would be great. Moise Keane, he already failed at the Premier League, so the pressure will be a lot. I know that people said that Lookman failed at the Premier League, but Lookman has developed a lot in that left wing. I believe he's going to be a success. Sorloth is a big striker. Do you need someone like him? I don't know. I prefer Eucharist. Surloth is good. My opinion, Surloth is not, but I only agree with Lukman odds. I only agree with Lukman. That is my take. I only agree with Lukman. Lukman is good. I think Lukman is very good for Chelsea, to be honest with you. That is my belief. The others, Surloth is good, but he's okay. You know what I mean? He's okay. Like, maybe sign Osimhen better. No, he wouldn't. No. No, we have crossed that bridge. No, he wouldn't. We're not sitting here gassing up Rashford again. He should go to Spain. Spaces, the way they play, it has spaces, and there are spaces for him to cook. So I don't believe that is no. Don't go Rashford. 40 million for Rashford is a no. Is a no. Not for me, to be honest with you. Anyway, yes, I know that, Vel. I know that I know if they go for Rashford, which is cheaper option, Diaz will stay. We don't play with wingers, so we're not getting Rashford. 5 subs away. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe. 3 subs away from the target. 3 subs away from the target, people. Can we get the 3 subs? Who are going to be the 3 subs? Who are going to be the 3 subs? Who are going to be the 3 subs? I don't know. I don't know, actually, who are going to be the 3 subs. Who are going to be the 3 subs? I actually don't know. But we need to get the subs. We need to get these 3 subs. That's all we need. I like the video. He said he's willing to lower his wage. He said he's willing to lower his wage. I think Osimhen might be... I believe in Osimhen being better than both of them. That's my belief. My belief is that Osimhen is better than both of them. 1 sub. Who's going to be that sub? You tell me in the chat. If you're new and you sub, you tell me I am that 1 sub. Big up for being a member. Thank you so much. Damien Bogle, thank you so much. Yes, I believe that is the case. I believe that is the case. What the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Oh my word. All of you that became members, my man gifted 20 memberships. What the actual F? W is in the chat for gifting 20 memberships. My man. Guys, W is in the chat. All of you guys, W's in the chat. For my guy for gifting 20 memberships for my man. Wow, that is a massive donation. That is a massive donation. Really appreciate you so much, my friend, for becoming a member. Oh my word. Oh my word. Someone gonna match that and give 20 memberships? Imagine if we get new 40 members. Pastor is like, hey, man, if I get one. Let's go. 20 memberships is done. Legend. Legend. I know YouTube takes a lot of money from it, but fine. I know that YouTube takes a lot of money, but fine. But to be honest, Damien, you are a legend, my man. Legend, 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 legend. Where are you from, my man? Where are you from, Damien? Let me know in the chat, Damien. Where are you tuning in from? This looks like, what's his name? The golf thing that we have in America. I can't remember what is the golf thing that I have in America. W is my man. My man, great. Fantastic. Appreciate you so much. That's Top Golf. Exactly. That looks like Top Golf to me. His app is Top Golf. If people live in America, they know that Top Golf. I don't know if England have this. Born in Jamaica, and grew up and live in Canada. Big up my friend. Big up the Jamaican people. Great people as always. Great people as always. Great people. Jamaica people is so funny. Big up. Big up my man. Maybe you are the one who got us to 32,300. You are the one who got us to 300 subs. Really, England has top golf. Fantastic. Fantastic. Big up my man. What a win stream. Like, I love these solo streams. I love these solo streams. They're great. Big up Jamaican people. Anyway, guys, we are actually now, I'm going to redirect to Rory. I'm going to redirect to Rory Talks Football. What is Rory? Rory is going live. I'm going to redirect to Rory. He's talking about Zubamendi. I love Rory. Rory's my friend. I love Rory. We got 500 likes as well. We're so close to 500 likes. Thank you so much, Rahul. Appreciate you. Well, Rory is nice. I don't know. You go, if you want to wind him up, wind him up. Rory's great. Anyway, we'll send you to Rory. We'll send you to Rory. And I will see you guys there. Appreciate everyone that stuck with us. And you guys go support Rory. Big up for everyone supporting the channel. I'm going to give you guys a shout. Everyone support the channel. Fitz, Cal's Corner, Nadir, AMT, WG Davis, German Chicken Wing, Tuckles, of course, Maltike, Texas, Jamal, Odds Evans, and Damian Bogle, of course. Big up everyone supporting the channel. We'll see you guys soon.